Hello guys, my name is Jemmy.
Hello everybody, my name is Affy.
I think you're speaking a little too loud. So today we are going to be learning about we're going to be talking about Matplotlib, and it's going to be with Affy. I'm not sure how she's going to pull off this, but I'll teach her, right? And you will understand, right? Yes, okay, let's move on. So today I am not going to be leaving a link to my notebook. This is not because I didn't do a notebook, but it's because I'm using Jupyter Notebook, so I can't really share Jupyter Notebook. I think I don't know. Maybe next stream I'll find a way to do that, or I can just put it in Colab, and then I'll send you the link to Colab, and then you download the notebook, then put it in Jupyter Notebook. But those are a lot of steps, so I'll do that for next stream. I'll try to find a way to share my Jupyter Notebook. But yeah, anyways, let's go in.
I don't understand that.
Basically, you know a little bit about Python, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like in here, right? I'll just teach you the little basics really quick, okay? Okay, cause else this is gonna be too long.
Yeah.
Test.py. Okay, like so. So basically, Affy, Python. You don't need to look at this. Python. This a hashtag in front of anything, right? This is a comment, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and it doesn't do anything, right?
Okay.
So you can type whatever you want behind this hashtag, and then you know how to print stuff, right?
Yeah.
So you print, and then whatever you put in here, it'll print out, right?
Sufficient.
Okay. And what else? You know variables, okay? This a equals to 1,
I
right?
learned about that.
Print a, like this,
Yeah.
and it'll print out 1, okay?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And then one more is import, right? Import pretend we're gonna be learning Matplotlib today. Matplotlib dot plot as plt, like this.
Okay.
This is basically importing, like, it's an extension basically, like pretend Google extension, right? Grammarly pretend, or ad blocker. You need to download it into your Google browser first, right? So this is kind of like that, but with Python. Okay. So it doesn't really do anything much since it's just.
So this just gives you an extension?
Yes, it basically downloads the extension
Oh, that's
in here.
cool.
But okay, and Jupyter Notebook is what I just typed the code in here. This is called a Sublime. This is called Sublime Text. Okay, it's a Python editor.
Okay.
And Jupyter Notebook, is a notebook. Okay.
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 So it's just a platform to type Python in.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, anything that is inside of quotation marks
that.
is a string.
Yeah.
Anything that is a low number
Is a comment.
is an integer.
Is an integer.
Anything that has a point is a float. But we're just going to be focusing on integers and strings mostly, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's go into Jupyter Notebook. First, let's open command prompt, and then let's type in Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook is a local notebook, unlike Colab, which is in Google. Jupyter Notebook.
Jupyter.
It's local.
Why don't they call it Jupyter? It's like, pie.
Sometimes people call it Jupyter. Sometimes people call it Jupyter. Okay, so now once we come to this page, my code is in Matplotlib folder, so I'll go in there, and it has a graph style list which we'll be looking at later, guys. But let's click on our notebook. So basic Matplotlib. You might not know a lot of stuff, but I'll try to explain this best for you.
Wait, why is it called Matplotlib?
It's the extension name.
Oh,
okay?
I don't know why it reminds me of a butterfly.
Okay, so let's go into here. So this one is like importing an extension, okay?
Okay.
This is like the one I showed you, right? Remember?
Okay.
Importing the extension. So we're gonna import matplotlib.pyplot as plt.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna import this extension.
Okay.
And every time we import this, right?
Okay.
And we want to use it, we would have to type out matplotlib.pyplot.
Okay.
Okay, but we're gonna shorten it down to plt. Basically, we're giving it a nickname. So like, pretend you have a friend called Affy, okay? And
That's me.
I call you Aff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So instead, this is like the whole name, right? But we're gonna set a nickname for it, so we don't have to do the whole name, okay?
Plit.
Okay, plt. And then we're gonna run this code so that the rest of the code will work. This will basically show out the graphs and stuff. So yeah, let's run it. So that's importing, and then this is just to make it support graphs. And then this one is basically making numbers that a graph will build upon. You know what a graph is, right, Af? It's like
Yeah.
if
I've
you-
learned about it.
Here, I'll
a
show you.
little bit. Jimmy, I'm not a first grader.
Well, I just want to show you to get a clear picture. Like, it's kind of like this, okay? Yeah, we're going to be kind of learning about this. So you see these numbers, right?
Okay. Can you search up graph for kindergarteners?
No,
Can you teach me
I
that?
don't think. So basically here is like what we're going to be doing,
Okay.
okay? And then in here, this number, okay?
Okay.
We're just going to be setting some numbers, okay? You don't need to be too detailed. We're just going to give the numbers on this line to like make the graph, okay?
Okay.
So yeah, and then that's for x, and for y is just x by the power of 2, or x squared.
Okay.
Okay, you're still along with me, are you? So in
Yeah.
here you can read the comments that I made. This one I made especially for you. Makes numbers that will build our graph.
Makes numbers?
Yes, it will create numbers.
Numpy.
NumPy, yeah. We
Import
also import
NumPy.
NumPy as NP. I forgot about
Numpy.
that. Numpy, okay, call Numpy. Okay, and this is our Numpy's nickname, NP.
Remember when you used to call Numpy Numpy?
Okay. Let's move on. So this will basically make numbers that our graph will be like constructed upon, okay?
Okay.
So let's run this code. And now here is the number. So right now, these two are NumPy arrays, or Numpy arrays, okay? You know what an array is, right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's that.
Yeah, basically it's a place to store data, okay?
Yeah.
It's a place to store data, okay? So this is a Numpy array, and it contains numbers that we set. And also in here, this is the Numpy array for the variable y, okay? And you
Yeah.
can see that everything is squared, so like 0.5 by the power of 2 is 0.25, right? Because 5 squared is 25,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay. And yeah, that's it. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Okay, you still and then here Matplotlib functional method is another section we're going to be looking at. So in here we're going to create a graph. Happy? Here, this is it. Basically, this is kind of the whole lesson.
Oh, that looks pretty simple.
I know, right? So basically in here, Python is kind of like art actually. In here you can set the x and y value. So this is the x value, right?
Okay.
0 to 100, and then the y value is 0 to 10, right?
Okay.
And then it will just create the graph for you automatically.
Jamie, one thing I want to say is that Python is definitely not like art.
Well, and then in here, and then the third section is the style. We're gonna be looking at that later. So you can design your own graph however you want. Okay.
Okay.
So that is why one of the reasons that I got you into this, because you can actually.
So I can paint a rainbow on there.
Well, no, you can design it though,
I
but
can
you
paint
can't.
a cat.
No, but if you try, you might you can. But yeah, this you can set. You don't need our variables. So if you
Okay.
want to set a number between 1 and 1,000, 1 and 1,000, between actually 1 to 100.
0. Wait, sorry, 1.
1, okay,
And
yeah.
20,000. 20, sorry.
20, okay, and now you can see that our graph.
I can't see it.
You can't see it because it's very small. Okay,
Where?
it's like really flat, so you can't see it. We can go like 100.
81.
No.
Jamie, is this not your code?
No, it's not. Oh no, I forgot. You need more
Oh.
because it's a Numpy array, right?
Okay.
So there's a lot of numbers in here. However, this one only has 2. So, okay, let's move on. So in here it just creates your graph, nothing big, okay, and nothing big as you sniff. Multiplots. Multiplot is basically kind of like the graph we created, except it can have different styles, and you can have a lot of plots,
Okay.
which is graphs basically.
Okay.
It's another way of saying graph.
Yeah, I knew that definitely.
Are you getting what I'm saying right now?
Yeah. Oh, look, Jimmy. Someone says, "Great, Jimmy, Affy. Thank you."
Okay. okay, let's come back. So now we can create 2 plots at the same
Okay.
time, okay? So if we were to run this code, it would create 2 plots, alright? You don't need to care about this. This one doesn't matter. This one doesn't matter, okay? It's
Okay.
just a random string. These two,
They look
it will
like
basically create.
Very hairy, thin caterpillars.
What the heck? So then like this one, plt.subplot1, 2. This will basically, you don't need to get this, okay? I'm just saying. This is basically set where the how do you call it? Where the
Big hairy caterpillar.
no, where the graphs will go. So if you can see here that this is the second plot, right? And you can see that 1 and 2 is different. However, if I set the second plot to be overlapping with this one, it would look something like this. So now they're overlapping each other.
Oh no.
But I can pull them apart. Okay, and that's it. And then you see how we can create this, right?
Okay.
We're going to be looking more into that later in the video.
Okay.
Okay? I saw you replay the stream. Okay, you don't have to get everything, If you don't have to get everything.
Okay.
So red plus sign this will basically mean, you see all these little hairy stuff that you say are caterpillars, right? They're plus signs.
No, they're stars.
No, they're plus signs. And then this one is the star, right?
Yeah.
We can make it a comma too, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's not hairy anymore, Jeremy. Make it hairy.
Okay. And we can also make it like a dot. Like there, and just a dot now.
Oh yeah, it's a dotted line.
And
we'll
we'll
be.
And we can make it like little carrot things too. And we can make it like little up carrots.
Can you put an emoji?
No, you can't. But yeah, we're gonna be looking more into that later in the stream. So yeah. Okay, let's set it to this first. Okay, let's move on to Matplotlib object-oriented method. So this is another way of creating a graph, but we're gonna be using the object-oriented method. So in here we're going to be basically, let's just run this. It will, here. So here is the recharge time graph. I'm making Pokemon themed, right? So you know how Pokemons have their like special abilities and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So pretend we have 10, we made,
Yeah.
so we had 10 abilities that are activated, right?
Okay.
So like, Pikachu could have electric something, right?
Yeah.
So it 10 times, and then we can see 10 times the cooldown or the recharge time would be 100, right?
Yeah.
This is just Pokemon fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and we can look at the code now. Axis is pipe, not
It's
a
an
pipe.
axe.
No, it's
So it's like Pikachu carries an axe and uses it.
no. It's a matplotlib function or how do you call that? It's
an extension.
Yeah, it's an extension of Matplotlib. It's called Axis, and it basically helps us create.
Wait, look.
What?
Pikachu also has a fig to eat.
No, fig is called. It's fig is figure, not fig. It's not that fig. It's figure. We're just naming our variable fig, so we don't have to write figure. Okay.
Okay.
And then yeah, that's it. For this one, it creates it with the object-oriented method. And here is our axis. In here, we can set it to whatever we want. I'm pretty sure the back will set how big our graph is going to be. So if we set it to be like 1, 1, it's going to be quite big, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it increases the size.
Can you make it like the entire screen?
No.
And lag your computer?
No. And then in here, I'm pretty sure it just, I don't know, I think it sets the graph size, I'm pretty sure. If we change it to 5.
What did it do?
I don't know what happened. It's okay though. Let's move on. So now, in here basically it increases the graph size, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And this one, I'm not sure what this one does. Let me see. If I change this to, I think it might be going a little too small, so we can't actually see the difference, or I don't know. Well, anyways, moving on. Okay, so let's move on to insert plotting.
Jeremy.
Okay, I'm gonna research that later on. Okay, I don't.
Jeremy,
What?
what's IP kernel?
What is this?
What's IP kernel?
What do you mean IP kernel?
There's something called IP kernel on the screen.
Where? Oh
IP
no, it's
kernel.
IPY kernel. So it's like a IPython kernel.
Oh, it's
It's
like a
basically,
kernel.
it's not that type of kernel. It's like a file basically.
Ah.
And then let's move on to this one. So this one, it's special because you can read the comments, by the way. It should give you
I can read the commas?
the comments.
Comments. Okay.
Here. So like it should give you a better understanding of what the code does. You don't need to like look at the code and understand what it does. Just look at the comments I made. So it creates a graph inside of a graph.
Okay.
Okay. So look at this. There we go. So here we pretend we're like really like into Pokemon and we want to like make a
Yeah,
stat,
woo.
right? So here's our predicted stats that so 100 Pokemon caught will give us 10 levels, right?
Really?
Well, like no, pretend.
Oh,
So it's like this, and we can compare it with our actual thing. So in here we go straight uphill, and then we go like right. But then in here our real time graph
Yeah.
is like slope up gently.
Yeah.
and Pokemon caught 100 and level 10 too.
Wait,
So
I
we
have a
can compare
question.
those two, yeah?
Isn't Jupiter like this thing, right? Like that, like the logo?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like a duck opening its bill. And it has a little mole.
Why are you concentrating on that? And then this one you can also move around.
Yeah.
I don't understand why though, because that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I figured out what this is. What this is, Af.
What?
So, I was wondering, because it was really familiar, because you see in this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I played around with the settings to get this one in like the perfect right, upper left-hand corner, right?
Yeah.
So here you can actually move the position. That's, okay. So, I finally figured out it was. What's fig for? Okay, got it.
Oh, fig is for like a fig. Like Pikachu's hungry, and then like a
No,
fig
it's
is like
figure.
a fruit. No, a fig is like a fruit. A fig is a fruit. Jimmy, search it up. Search it up. Search it up. Search
I
it
know
up.
what a fig is. Okay, so this one basically sets the position, okay? So, if we make this into like 10, okay? We
Yeah.
should see a drastic difference, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's see,
Yeah.
let's see.
There's no drastic difference, Jimmy. I think you got it wrong again, buddy.
No, but look, in here, for 10 in here, right?
Uh-huh.
For this is axis 2, right?
Yeah.
So what if we go in here and we change this? Boom. It's moving all the way to over here.
They're so tiny. Make them so tiny that you can't see them.
But now if we do like this, it should come back. So I don't know what that one was, but like in here, the first two commas, right?
Mhm.
Look, you can move this around, right?
Yeah.
But I don't understand why you couldn't move that one. Like if we change it back to this, it should move over there again. There we go. But yeah, and then this one is just the big one moves. So like this big boy moves.
Big boy.
Oh, the reason we don't see this one is because it's a single graph.
Yeah.
Do you not get it?
It's a
No,
single
it's a single graph, right? So then
Yeah,
it's
he's not married.
no, it's like a single graph. So if it moves, like the notebook, it would like move along with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then, okay, let's pretend like this one's a single graph, right? Let's
Mhm.
pretend this thing. So right now we can move it if it's. Right now we can ruffle.
What's ruffle mean?
Okay, so right now you see here we can move it, right?
Yeah.
So like pretend if we set this to like 1, right?
Mhm.
You can move this to like over here, right? And you see
Yeah.
it's moving. However, let's change this one so that this is alone now, and then this one doesn't have it. Alright, so we're gonna by axis 1. Okay, and then we're going to delete this too. Alright, look at this, okay?
Okay.
Let's run this. So now it's a single one, right?
Yeah.
So now if we were to try to move it again, it's still in the same place.
Wow, I don't.
I
see a
am so
difference.
so like, oh my god.
Oh wait, I see it.
You
Never
see
mind.
it?
I see it.
So
yeah,
like
I see
if
it.
it's 2 graphs, you can see it moving, right?
Yeah.
But then if it's a 1 graph, the notebook, it moves along with our graph, right?
Yeah.
That means that if you move it in a single graph, you can't really see the difference.
Yeah. Wait, why do you have Why do you have checkpoints?
No, it's saving.
Oh, that's called a checkpoint. I thought checkpoints were like. In
You get it,
games.
Af?
Yeah,
So
I
like
get
you
it.
see here, if we change this to like 1,
Yeah,
like
I know.
like
I get it.
10,
You
right?
explained to me, or the
And
viewers
look.
are bored.
Okay, it doesn't go anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but then if we change it to like 4 in here or like 1 in here, right? It moves all the way here, right?
Wow.
So like it can only move if it's a double graph, or like you can pull in the floor. Okay, okay, let's
Yeah.
move on. So okay, and we're done here. And okay, now let's move on. So subplots.
Subplots, yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks for commenting.
Okay.
We appreciate it.
Subplots.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on to subplots. Creates graphs using subplots. So let's run this. There we go. So this one it's
Yeah.
creating. It's not. Well, it's kind of like creating a graph, right?
Mhm.
But it's going to create it with subplots. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can create graphs using many ways. This one we're gonna use subplots. So fig, which is figure, not fig like that's the
Fig
actual
like
one.
a fruit.
And
I've never
axis.
ate one.
An axis equals to plt.subplot. So we're going to use the subplot method, and then we're going to create a graph.
Shiny.
Yeah, so you know shiny Pokemon, right, Ab?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's really rare. So like
They're shiny.
yeah, and here we can set our things. I think
Wait,
you
they're
get
shiny?
wait, Ab. Question.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you've been that concentrated.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, then you looked at the Jupyter Notebook image and you went, hey, look, it's a duck with a bill.
It is. Look. Those are two eyes.
Two eyes, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I see,
know,
I
but
see
it's
it.
uneven. The duck is kind of deformed.
Okay, look.
It's uneven.
So, in here, right?
Mhm.
Can you tell me what these three does?
Yeah, obviously.
Yes.
They axe shiny Pokemon.
No, like, what does these three do? You just
It
read
affects the graph.
it. Well, yes, but
It's axis.set _ XLA label.
Okay,
And then
okay.
parentheses, apostrophe, total
So
Chinese
today
font,
my goal is to
apostrophe.
teach you what these three will do. Okay.
Okay.
My goal is to So here it's sets the X label, which is here, right? So right now we set the X label to say total Chinese caught, right?
Chinese? Oh wait, no, Chinese.
Look in here.
Yeah.
So wait, let's just correct them. So now if we were to change this to whatever you want, like bun is fat.
No,
okay.
don't do that. Poor
Then
Bun.
right here will get changed. You see that?
Yeah.
Now it's changed. Okay, so now you know what this one does,
That's
right?
not true, Jimmy. Bun's not fat. He's very fat.
Look, so now it changed, right? Af?
Yeah.
So and now the same thing goes for the Y label, which is over here. Okay?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
So like over here, the Y label, right?
Mhm. Jimmy, the viewers are bored with you explaining to me.
Well,
Let's see
I
the
need
fun
well
stuff
no,
now.
the point is to explain it to you. So look, here is the total Pokemon caught, right?
Yeah.
And that is the Y label, okay? We can set the Y label to whatever we want. Like Affy is cool, right?
That's cool.
And now we can change the Y label, right? You get it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll quiz you at the end, but not now.
Hey, why do you change it back?
And now we can change the title of the graph, right?
Mhm.
So we can
Affy
do
is cool.
Jimmy, okay?
Jimmy, yeah.
And there we go. It can change the title of the graph,
Jimmy.
okay? So what does this one do?
No,
This one.
it's like the X.
What does it do?
It affects the X graph.
The X. Yeah, okay, yes, okay. It affects the X-axis. What does this one do?
It
Like,
affects
okay.
the Y
How? Okay, in
axis.
here, let me explain again, okay?
Okay.
So with this text in here, or whatever we put in here, will be the Y, the X label. This is the X label, okay? Have you learned about coordinate planes yet?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
did?
I've learned about it.
Okay, so like, there's an X and Y axis, right?
Mhm.
So the X label will set like the thing that it is, like down here, okay?
Yeah.
And then the Y axis will just set the Y label in here.
Yeah.
And then there's the title.
Yeah.
Okay, get it?
Mhm.
Alright, so let's move on. So now we're gonna create an empty canvas. Stop sighing. So it will just create an empty canvas like this. I'll put you at the end anyways. Like this. And there's two empty canvases. Yeah, that's it basically.
Yeah.
It creates an empty canvas. And if we look at what
Axis.
is stored inside of Axis, you can see here that we have two variables and it equals to
Axes are
this,
made of
right?
metal, and I think the
It's
handle is made of
it's an extension of Matplotlib, okay? And now you
Matplotlib.
can see that it stores these two canvases inside of Axis. So it has Axis subplot and Axis subplot. So these are the two things, okay? It's called Axis
Yeah.
subplot, and they're the type object.
the type object.
Okay, you don't need to get all of this, okay? You just a little run through of the eyes, okay? Get it?
Yeah.
And then this one will just create two different graphs.
Why is there no Affy stats? It's just Bun stats and Jemmy stats. No, you can't remove Bun stats. You have to remove Jemmy stats.
So here's Affy stat, and this is mine, right?
Wow, I'm
So-
so high.
So I think in here we can see that I'm doing a little bit better. So you
What?
can see that this is the Pokemon caught. I caught 25 Pokemon in 5 days. Well, Affy caught 5 Pokemon in 25 days.
That's not really fair.
Well, I was gonna make it Bun, but you wanted it Affy.
No, you have to change this to Affy and that to Bun, and you don't even get it because you're too busy streaming.
Okay, let's move on. So now let's move on to this one, which is creates two graphs with a for loop. So these two, you know what a for loop is, right?
Yeah, it's a loop for something.
You kind of do you learn it inside of the Minecraft thing, for loops. So it repeats something, okay? Like
oh, yeah.
like pretend there's a candy machine, okay?
Mhm.
And this candy machine is special. If you stick your finger inside of the coin slot, okay?
Okay.
Then the candies will keep on coming, okay?
Okay, well, there's a little problem because like there's like a little virus going on right now, and
Well, like
anyone
yeah,
should
that's
touch
that's
the
basically
place
what a
again.
for loop is. Okay.
Yeah.
And here for acts in axis, then it'll just print out a loop. Okay.
A loop.
And you can see here that's kind of messy, right? Because it's in
Yeah.
here. However, this one it would be messy also, but I just removed the Y label for
Okay.
the second plot. Okay.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
So you know how you said
Please
like,
let
there's,
it be a question about
yes,
the code.
it is a question about stuff. So
Stuff.
So, wait,
Code.
listen, okay. So you know a candy machine, right? Pretend you need to like put in money, and what if you just put like
No.
a metal fake
No.
coin, like a metal fake coin? Then how would they find it out?
Okay.
How would they
let's
find
move-
out it wasn't a coin? Like I
Let's-
can just stock up on metal things. Like I can go to like a person who like a toolsmith or something.
Do you know how
Yeah.
the machines work?
Yeah.
So basically, they have a size comparison, okay?
Mhm.
And then when you slot a coin in, right?
Yeah.
If the coin fits with the size, right?
Yeah.
Then it will go in, and then the machine will give you the candy or whatever you want.
Okay, so I'll pay someone to make me little coin-shaped medals.
And it also has a metal extractor, so it'll pick up the ones that are metal, and if there's not metal, it'll drop it down.
Well, maybe like a really bad one, like a really low quality one that you see in the middle of the street.
Well, it also needs to check the size. Like, if the money is too less, then it doesn't work.
It would be easier to just like
Pay,
break it.
yes,
No, not pay. Break it.
Okay, let's go.
Steal all the candy and then run away.
Oh yeah, the way. Yeah, that's so smart actually. Yeah,
Oh,
and the way.
The way. Yeah, the way.
And
Yeah, the way. I never thought about that.
yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on now.
So why were we even arguing about a candy machine?
You
let's-
started it.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Yeah, you did. You said if you stick a finger.
Okay, let's move on. So, now we're gonna be learning about figure size, aspect ratio, and DPI. So figure is length and width, right?
Yeah.
And DPI is dots per inch. Kind of.
Really?
You know the DPI for a mouse, right?
Yeah.
Where they
I
like.
thought it always stood on dogs poop in.
So,
And
like-
you do something like after it, like dogs poop in doghouse.
No, so it's kind of like what in the mouse, okay?
Yeah.
The mouse DPI here. Let's open my GHub settings. So it's like a mouse DPI,
Jeremy,
okay?
don't see this.
I know. I'm trying to give you a
show them.
comprehension. I know. So like a mouse DPI like this, right?
Yeah.
You can set your DPI range here. DPI speeds, right?
Mhm.
You can set it like a mouse setting, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's what the DPI is. It's dots per inch. But this time we're gonna be using
It's the P.
we're using it in programming, okay?
Okay.
So let's create a fig basically
Yeah.
of this
fig.
DPI thing. And then it's 8x4 and the DPI is 100, okay?
Okay.
Let's see what it looks like.
Hey
So
Jimmy, have you ever eaten a fig before?
okay, let's see what it looks like, okay? So in here we have the graph and it's the graph of legendary Pokemons. So you can see here that it goes way high, right? To 500. This is because you can actually add the numbers into it. Why are you like going like this, like fidgeting, like boring?
What?
Okay, so so look, okay. So in here, in 500 Pokemon that you caught, right?
All 500 of
You
them
can
were
catch
legendaries.
5 that are legendary. Well, those are the chances. 1 in 5, 1 in 100, I'm pretty sure. Or
You'll have to catch Pokemon for a long time.
and then in here you can basically create
you want to save your fig? You want to eat it later?
we gotta download the graph first, so I have to save image as.
Graph.
Yeah, I have to save image as, and now we're going to increase the DPI, basically increase the resolution. Just read the comments, okay?
Oh, so that's like when I was drawing. It's like DPI. Like, what's the DPI? And I'm always like, what is the DPI?
Yeah, the DPI is kind of like the resolution,
Dots
okay?
per inches.
Dots per inches, yes. And here we are going,
Okay.
so here we're going to be downloading this image, and we're going to be increasing the DPI or the
P.
no, we're going to be increasing the resolution, kind of.
Okay.
So let's upload the image that I just downloaded into Google or into Jupyter Notebook.
No, into Doc with the bill open.
Okay, and now once we did it, we should be able to run this code. Why is nothing coming up? Hello. Does it not? It must show, right? Save, adjust the resolution. Or does it show in here? Let me see. Control Z. Okay, 1 second. I don't understand why it doesn't show the. Oh, we need to run this guy again. What?
What?
1 sec. I don't understand why it doesn't show this thing. Oh, I forgot. We gotta type in fig under there. Ah, there we go. So now you can't really see it, but the DPI is changed in here.
Yeah.
From here, okay.
Mhm.
We gotta type in fig again because it didn't show it. So you need to type in fig to actually show the graph.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's move on. So in here, it's 2 plot in 1 graph. This will basically just create 2 graphs, but in one side of a plot, okay?
Okay, and also the colors orange and aqua don't really mix together, Jeremy.
Okay, yeah. So now let's look at this. So I play more games than you, right? So in 5 days, I played 120 hours of Pokemon, right?
Okay.
And you only play like 20 hours in 5 days.
Yeah, okay, I'm happy about that.
Wait, 120 hours? Oh gosh, that's a long time. That's a long time. I mean minutes. I mean minutes.
You know, like all the time
minutes.
that Jimmy's not streaming, he's actually playing games.
Minutes. Okay, I just thought about it. Like, dang, 120.
Wait,
that's
I'm
a long
only on
time.
to like 20 minutes. It's not really fair.
Yeah,
is
you
it?
only played 20 minutes in 5 days.
Wait, what? That's not fair.
Okay. Yeah. Let's move on. So in here, we're going to be now looking at the fun part, the designing part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo, I'm happy.
Okay, so
you're
now.
gonna axe a legendary thing.
Oh wait, no, I forgot. No. Okay, dang, working with you is really hard. So this right here is called a legend,
Yeah, I'm
or
a
legend,
I'm
or a
legend.
legend, okay,
Mhm.
or a legend. This like little icon is a legend, and we can move around the legend. Okay, we can move the legend around places. Okay,
You can't.
and
move
then
me
these
around.
are the legend locations that we can move it around. 0 is what they would optimize for you, which is here. 1 is upper right. We'll be looking at this, so let's do 1, okay?
Wait, Jimmy, you call this designing?
Well,
Not
this is not
designing
yet.
with like drawing. and
Not yet.
stuff.
It's about to come. So now, this is starting to get to it though. We're almost to the end. After 2 more lines. 2 more lines. So, and then we can go to Tower of Hell anniversary 2 years.
Woo! Let's start.
Woo! Not yet. And in here we can basically set the position of the legion. Hey, stop playing
I'm
with
gonna show the
this.
viewers what I've been playing with the entire time. This is what I've been playing with the entire time. It's one of Jemmy's. Hey, give it back.
Okay, so now
I'll
let's
just find something other.
Affy
Okay.
concentrate. Okay, so now we can actually just change where the legion goes, right? So we can change the 2, and it would be on the upper left corner, which is up here,
Okay.
and we can change it to 3, which is going to be in the lower right left hand corner, over here,
Mhm.
and the rest is also kind of like that. So.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is not designing, Jimmy. It's called moving something around.
And now I'm going to do a really cool thing. I'll make Python open an image from my computer.
Woo! Yeah, see that.
Boom, image opened.
Oh, that's boring. Why couldn't you do one of like bun? Why do you have to do one
No,
of
because
dotted
this
line,
is
circle, marker?
this is the
triangle, down
style
marker?
thing that you were interested in. The
Oh,
beginning.
these are like faces. They're so cute. Which one's your favorite one?
So like let's put a half screen, okay? The Jupyter notebook there. Okay, so now we can
Which face do you like the most? Jimmy?
Affy.
Okay.
So now we can make the style, okay?
Wait,
so
wait, look. This one's got a really big nose.
Affy, I'm kind of tired, and I want you to concentrate a little bit.
Okay. Now
Okay.
it's got
So
two
now we
mouths.
can do this one, right? And we can
Okay.
adjust it in here, okay?
Okay.
So if we do the solid line style, it would just be a solid line, right?
That's boring.
And if we do 2 lines, then it cuts like a little.
That face has got two
right?
mouths. Yeah.
And then if we do dash and dot,
That's got a mole on its face.
if we do dash and dot, let's see. It makes a dash and a dot, dash and a dot, dash and a dot. Okay?
This is really boring designing.
It's cool. And then if we do like a colon, right? Then we just dots,
Can
okay?
you do an Affy?
And if we just do a period,
Can you do an Affy and then you can be like Affy,
if it's a
Affy, Affy,
period,
Affy?
then it's just gonna be dots.
Okay.
If we do a comma, then it's gonna be pixels. It's really hard to see because it's pixels, okay?
Can't see it.
You
It's
can-
impossible
you
to
can
see with the human eye.
You
No,
can-
I'm joking. I can
I'm-
see. I'm not blind.
Yeah, it's a pixel, so it's really hard to see.
Yeah.
We can move on to the next one, to O. And let's move on to O. So O will a circle marker here. Well, big dots.
Wait,
And we can do
where's,
a
like,
V.
the thing in the middle?
What thing in the middle?
Like O has a hole in the middle.
I don't think there's one. And we can do a V. And I'm pretty sure that the V is a triangle that's pointing downwards. And then we can do a
Do the
caret.
one. Can you do
This
the
is
one?
called a caret. The caret.
Yeah, I know what a caret is. It's like
And
when
it
you do
points
like
up.
grammar stuff and then you fix it and you put carrots.
And then you can do it onto the left, and the arrow to the right, and you can this is the greater than symbol, and you can point it to the right.
Can you do a number?
And this one, like so. And then we can do 1, which will just print out the, is that even 1 or Y?
What is that? Can't see it.
Okay, that's not helping things. What if we get into here? It creates
It's
a
a
Y. That's a
Y.
Y. Okay. Let's change it to 2, right? Let's 4. And that's, what is this? Oh, I think it tilts it at an angle.
That's a 4 tilted at an angle?
No, it's like a Y, but tilted at an angle.
Oh.
Oh, here. We can look at the description. Try down marker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, try H.
Try down
H.
marker. Try up marker. 4 is try right marker.
Do diamond.
S is a square, so let's do S. There, it's just a block. You're like, I'm tired.
You do D.
P is what is, it's a pentagon marker. Quite cool. If we do a D,
Yeah.
it's a diamond. It's a rhombus.
Ah.
Alright, I'll let you choose the last 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I want to do the one with the big nose.
This one,
Yeah.
and then another one.
I want to do the H. Wait,
This
actually,
one?
no. We already did the H. Can
You-
we do the? Can you go up? Can we do the star?
So the star and
The big nose.
Okay. It's not a big nose. I don't know what it's called, but I use it in my titles all the time.
Oh, these
Look.
ones are so cute. Yeah, it's
Um,
big nose.
Not-
That's-
And then this is the star one.
I like
and
the star one the best.
The
I
big
think.
nose one looks. Oh gosh.
Oh, the big nose one doesn't look that
No,
good.
I didn't put it in. Big nose. Oh gosh, that doesn't look good. Alright, well, yeah, that's. Oh, you can make a thin diamond too and a thick diamond. So let's make it a thick diamond.
Thick diamond.
Oh.
Okay, what do you do?
Boom, big boy diamond.
Big boy diamonds.
And this we can do an X.
Try the no expression face.
Okay, now we're going to be quizzing you.
What? You didn't say I had to do this.
Well, let's see. Which one? The one that I taught you. Here. What does this one do?
It affects the graph.
How?
By ability activated.
Okay, I want you to look at the graph, okay?
Yeah.
Where does it say ability activated?
Right there, Jay. I'm not blind.
In here, right?
Yeah.
And what type of axis is this?
An x-axis.
Yes, right?
Yes.
So what does this do?
It
Just read this.
set underscore x label.
No, it sets the X label, okay?
Yeah.
And this one's a similar one. What does this one do?
Sets the y label.
Correct. And what does this one do?
Sets the title label.
The title. Okay.
Title.
You have passed today's thing.
Woo!
I know, right?
Oh, I'm
Wow.
so smart.
Okay. That was fun. So yeah, let's call it a day and let's you go do your video.
Yeah.
And let's just do the Tower of Hell 2-year anniversary thing.
Yeah.
Okay? So I hope you like coding more.
Yeah. Bye.
I hope you like coding more, don't you?
I'm not gonna answer that. 'cause
You do,
I don't
right?
want to lie. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Print.
Affy is cool.
Affy likes coding. I forgot.
See, it's red. It's red. That means it's a lie, Jay.
There you go. Here, Affy. I can even create you a little fun one.
Mhm.
Look.
Oh, thanks. Bye. Inspired. Okay, thanks you so much. Bye bye. See you next time. Come on,
No.
let's end it now. Input. You're gonna import me?
Actually, no, actually I'll do it. Input.
I don't think anyone's watching anymore.
Do you like
Coding?
coding?
If you do.
Yes. See,
If
you
you
say
do-
yes, Affy.
Okay, let's do if you do, then let's.
Do you like
then
coding?
we'll bring in Bun Bun. Whoever says
Do you
yes
like-
in the chat, we'll bring in Bun Bun.
No. Do you like coding, Affy? And if we say if.
Yeah, but the point is, it's not true because you never asked me if I like.
Do you?
Yeah, a little bit, like some of them, some of them, like the Minecraft coding. That's okay.
You like the Minecraft coding?
Yeah, it was kind of.
If coding equals to, yes,
Yeah.
then oh shoot, I forgot how to do this. Oh shoot, pretty sure
Jimmy,
you. No, okay.
Jimmy, we shouldn't ever have done this.
Yes, we should. If coding says yes, then print. Yay.
Yay!
Oh, SCR is not callable.
Jimmy, we.
Yeah.
What did you do wrong? Perhaps you missed a comma. Object is not capable.
SDR is not callable.
Cabal.
Well,
Cabal.
I just do yes. Oh darn it! I messed up on the if statement somehow.
Just ask me. We don't need to do everything in coding, Jeremy. This world isn't made of code.
Okay, fine. Do you like coding, Affy?
Sometimes.
Sometimes not an answer. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna end the stream there. So yes, you like coding.
Bye. Sorry.
Ow. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, you like coding.
See you
Bye.
next time.